Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fortnite video. We're doing something a little bit different, something I really haven't done in a long time, and it's doing a little bit of a commentary over a video. So we're here playing Fortnite Battle Royale. We're going to be landing in Tilted Towers. Now this isn't a live commentary, but what I want to do for this video is I just want to talk a little bit about this gameplay, a little bit about my thoughts, the thoughts that were going through my head at the time, and just basically the actions that I took and like why I took those actions, and maybe also different things that I could have done a little bit better to maybe secure a kill a little bit easier, or you know, I don't know. We're just going to be doing this as a learning experience. So we're landing here at Tilted Towers. We got quite a few people landing with us now. Surprisingly enough, this is a decently linked gameplay, but I don't really even get that many kills. But I don't really camp either, and we're in a somewhat of a busy place. Right there, I missed that jump. I take way too much time. See, right here, this is really bad because someone could have easily ran in from the bottom and easily taken me out while I'm here trying to fiddle with this chest. We end up getting a green AR out of it, which we don't really keep for too long because we get something a little bit better in just a second with from our first kill. So usually what I do when I land at Tilted, I usually like to come to this house and then check the sniper tower. Luckily we get some minis right here. I want to take this time, pop on that 50 shield, also, you know, just in case I find a big shield, and basically work my way down. Right there, I thought I changed out my revolver for the suppressed SMG, but I guess I didn't. I just didn't notice it until I think I get downstairs and I actually notice, and I think for a second about running back up and going for it as I hear people running around me, but I ended up just saying forget it, I think. Right here, we actually got kind of lucky with the amount of chests in this house. We pick up another blue AR, some more mini shields, and we get another ammo crate. We want to get, honestly, quite a few materials while we loot through this house. That's why I take a little bit of the time to break some of the boxes and things here and there. So I figure this is kind of a decent time to give myself a chance to kind of listen, see what's going on around me. Some people have died. We're already at the top 52 of the game, and I don't even realize that at this point in time, or else I probably would have been maybe playing a little bit more aggressive. When I get up here, I hear people running around outside me. I'm actually looking around for that SMG right here, but I forgot. This is a nice little, it's on the second story. That's what I forgot. I'm on the third story. So I hear someone. I thought he was coming inside, but then I also hear someone outside getting a shot and dying. Right here, as soon as I break into that wall, it sounds like those shots are being shot towards my direction, so I hide back here in this room. Try to basically use my third-person view as my advantage to see. I just want to hear anything. I'm not hearing anything. I heard someone run away. Right here, I changed my materials to wood so I can run out. Basically, if anyone is down below me camping, I put a floor right above their head, blocking their field of view. Once again, I hear another guy running. I see this trap, so I break that wall, try to place it as fast as I can because I thought the guy was actually rushing me. That wasn't the case. So I know my back's covered. I take the time to search the chest, and meanwhile, I'm like, okay, I still more fighting. At this point in time, like I noticed, you know, as I'm doing this commentary, it's part of the reason why I'm doing this, just so I can like kind of look back at my gameplay. I need to pay attention more to the. I always pay attention to the circle and the time, but I don't pay attention to the people alive. There's 42 people alive. That's a ridiculously small amount. It's I mean, and not even that many players landed Tilted. If you see when we're skydiving down in the beginning, so I hear this guy immediately take cover because I kind of want to hear. I know that he's not inside. I rush for that chest. I don't really know why. It's potentially a very, very bad move. He was right there above me. Somehow, I managed to pull this off while he has his car in his hand. Luckily, he was just a noob. Maybe Bloom just was screwing him over at that point in time. And I got super lucky. And I say, hey, I need to put this shield on. I thought the med kit that I was remembering was back there. That's honestly what I was going for. I grabbed that, get sniper rifle. I have 10 minis. I figure I might as well take another assault rifle. I don't know why at this point in time. I know I have circles, so I feel pretty good about myself. I'm trying to also kind of go slow here because I always, not always, but sometimes I push gunfire when I hear it because someone could have just died, and then the other person who won the gunfight might be a little bit weak. He's trying to heal, so I kind of wanted to play things a little bit slow, get that 20 HP back, and then be on my way. Right here, I'm feeling pretty confident about myself. I've got the scar in hand. I've got 150 HP. I've got 10 minis in my inventory, and I don't really mind too much about breaking stuff, just because I kind of want people to push me at this point, because I'm looking for those gun engagements. Even though I kind of want to be the person pushing, but I had a game plan. My mindset was work my way back up here once I get more materials, and I'm gonna take this tower. As I was coming up here, I heard the chest. I didn't know the whole entire tower hadn't been looted though. Right there, I see the big potion, so immediately I'm like, okay, I'm gonna block up a wall so no one can hit me. I'm fairly protected because there's a couple layers behind me. This is where I look up and I realize, holy cow, no one ever went sniper tower. So before breaking out, I mess up here. I accidentally build a stair up high. I don't know how. You're gonna witness some very poor building skills, but I want to build my way up a little bit inside first. That way, no one really sees too much what I'm doing. See this special mission to go and get these chests up here, which I don't know, I forgot what happens. Right here is very easy for someone to just snipe me. I take way too long to to build up, but I build stairs. I think I build another wall. I mess up the stairs. Gee, man, we should really edit this out, but this is all in a learning experience, so we're gonna have to leave it. We gotta leave it, boys. Right here, wow, I didn't build. Okay, I did. Wow, yeah, I was gonna say that. I can't believe that I didn't do that, I guess, before I even hopped up there. Even here, you're open. We get the big shield. I say, all right, let's get rid of the AR. I'm feeling good with the shotgun, the sniper rifle. So I don't even think I used the sniper rifle in this game. We got about 30 seconds left before the circle's gonna be moving. This is where I kind of mess up, I think, and I make a little bit too much of a fort here, maybe. I don't know. I do this a lot of the time where I make this tower and the building just next to it. Then I first spawn in. I make them my buildings basically and my fortresses. And if anyone comes in here or tries to push me in here, they're gonna have a hard time. Usually I break out about 3 high as well, and I make like a platform for myself. So I build out floors and stuff. But I think here I just kind of wanted to start moving. I noticed the circle is starting to shrink, and I figured I'll just get a few more materials with the wood. I can't just by breaking that down. Just taking one quick look back to see if anyone's around here in Tilted, which you were really not. And I'm guessing someone fell right here. I forgot about this. This was some nice loot. I got a decent amount of wood and stuff from this guy. I didn't mean to pick that up. Thank you. Yep. And I think this is where I start. I debated because I'm terrible with the pump shotgun. I was like, ah. But I was like, no, I need to get better. So 479 wood, 374 brick. At this point, I really don't need to be collecting that many materials. I should have just kept moving. And here, I should really just not do this where I back up to build. I should just build up and then maybe look to the left or right to change the way the stairs are going. And yeah. I don't know if I take fall damage here or not. I hope not. I'm pretty bad at taking fall damage a lot of the time. And here I pull up. I want to look at the circle. I use this ravine a lot of the time. I know you're really out in the open, but more times than not, I don't know if it's obviously probably just been my luck where I've been the one creeping up on someone rather than them creeping up on me. Just because I see a lot of the time people use this as a crossing rather than an actual traveling path. And I just noticed how the circle was, to the southwest, the smallest part or the shortest distance from the storm to the circle. So I wanted to use that to my advantage. Even though I got 1 kill, there's 19 people alive. This is where you kind of want to start playing tactical. It was a little unfortunate. I landed and tilted. I heard a lot of gunfights around me. I still was trying to get some loot. You know, I could have easily gotten a weapon and just ran out into the open and maybe try to find some people and pick people off, but then I probably would have gotten picked off from someone else myself. I don't usually like to play this game very campy-like, you know, like you do see in some other Battle Royale games. I usually play fairly aggressive. It's just weird that you'll see too, because I plan on putting, if you guys want to stay after this gameplay, I'm gonna put a few highlights of a couple other victories that I have recently at the end of this video, but they're kind of low kill gameplays as well, and not as if I'm camping. So the storm's moving in. I kind of wanted to push up here pretty fast. That way I didn't have anyone behind me. I didn't want to be working too hard to get to the circle out of the storm. And I knew that I was going to have to push through Salty, and I wanted to get out of these houses point of view as quickly as I could, even though I kind of rushed them up. At this moment in time, my whole mindset was, I'm ready to build at any point. I don't know why I went for that wood. Just maybe I was trying to kill time because I knew that I didn't have to push too hard. I wasn't hearing too much commotion or building or gunshots around my area. I really expected to see some people just kind of like camping on these houses or building up on top of these houses, but that wasn't the case. I think just let's see, about east and northeast, not that building there, but behind some of these trees I think we have a little, like, another, I notice. Oh, I didn't actually. Just on this brick building, there was someone who just hopped down on the other side by the chimney. I think on the top of the house. I did not notice that when I was playing this game. I don't know if he heard me building or what. How, like, it's I'm very interesting. I'm gonna have to go back after I finish this commentary and see if I actually saw that right. Like, was there really a person there or was there not a person there? I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of editing to double check to see or not. Right here, this is very, especially with that guy, if he was possibly there, like, this was just bad. How easy would it have been right there to my left to see that the door was open, to see if anyone was in there? I don't know. Not the smartest at the end of the game, but I'm still using circle to my advantage. This whole point in time, I'm really expecting to come across people, but I'm not. There's just not that much action, which is just ridiculous with how quickly people die out in this game now with this update. I believe they wanted this update to be with the, I'm saying the update, the tilted towers, you know, Snobby Shores, all the new places that we got on the map. I believe they said they wanted it to be, you know, make it more diverse. Like, people had a lot more different places to choose to jump to. I mean, my go-to and a lot of people's go-to all the time is Tilted now, just because, one, you get so much loot, two, the gameplay and the action there is a lot of fun. It's kind of addicting. Not like it's hard not to go there or retail, or, you know, Salty. Pretty much my go-to places, just because you get some decent loot, you get some decent gun engagements, you're expecting some good gunfights and whatnot. And yeah, I think right coming up here we're gonna have a guy that sees me. He probably already sees me at this point, because he chooses to push me. I believe. I don't know why. I would have made him come to me. Like, if roles were reversed and I was at that house, I would have made me go that way. Right here, I want to get the blue tack. He thought I was going for that green pump, and he automatically starts throwing grenades. He actually hits me with it. I think I build a little bit. I panic. I want to build right here and build up, but this rock was in my way. It was bad planning. I use this time to take 2 potions. I see the storms coming, but this is where I'm like, alright, I need to get out. I hear him right here. Thankfully, he was just a complete noob. Got me for a couple shots, and I just took him out by spraying the scar. Storm's coming, so I don't really have too much time to heal up. I think I get 1 pot and take a little bit more damage from the storm, and I reload the scar. at this point in time in my mind, I'm just like, how am I not getting sniped at? How is no one heard me and pushing me? I'm literally in retail right now. My guess is people thought retail was looted. They wanted to just I don't know. I honestly don't have an explanation, because I would go to retail. Maybe it's a bad idea, but I would just because I would expect to find people there. Maybe leftover loot, dead loot. Maybe there's a better weapon that. I mean, because there's a silenced pistol right there. I don't necessarily want it, but, you know, if I was rocking a bad SMG or like I don't know why I would have an SMG, like a combat SMG this point in the game, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Right here, I don't know why I build up. I do. Mainly just because I guess I wanted to practice. I'm really slow at it. Give me a break. I enjoy it, though. It's really fun. And I'm like, haha, yes. I'm out in the open. Like, see, all this time, like, someone could easily just clip me. It's something that I gotta work on. I see this building all north. I'm looking down to see anyone coming out of these houses. Basically, because I thought people were gonna be here at retail. There was no movement, no commotion. Circle is gonna be moving. I was like, all right, let's just start working the circle again. And I don't know. To reposition myself. There we go. Come on now, boy, let's get out of here. Get myself trapped in my own building. I don't like hopping over sometimes. I like kind of disappearing and going back, and maybe like you could leave from like the second level or something. I wanted to get a little bit more brick. Max on wood. And I figure I could take my time, let a little more people like weave out of the gameplay here. Plus, I'm making a big noise if anyone was gonna push me. I'd quickly try to build, and then engage. Working my way north. That gunshot sounded really close to me. I wanted to build up and see if I could see him. I do believe I stay here for a while. What I should have done right here is I should have built, if I was gonna stay there. I guess I didn't. I kept moving. But I should have built a wall to my right and left. Not necessarily behind me, because the storm was right there behind me. But it's always smart to cover all angles. Really, you're better off doing it than not. Other than the fact that it does take you a little bit of time to do. Here I feel pretty covered. I feel pretty safe. I'm in the circle. I hear gunshots. I see a few different towers that have been built. I know one guy's up to my west. I know one guy's up to my northwest. I'm pretty sure those are the guys that are sniping at each other. I almost had a thought that I should, man, why don't I just kick it in here, wait for someone to cross my path, and if they look in here, I'll just, you know, pop them with the scar. But I was like, no, I don't want to camp. That's not fun. I just kind of wanted to work these areas and patrol these areas. Also, what you'll see me do here is I'm like, okay, I'm just going to keep doing what I have been doing and push the circle. I almost get myself trapped, but I quickly build up and build a way back out. And I wouldn't have been too dire if I did get trapped. I would have just taken a few more ticks. But to be honest, if I did take those few more ticks, I might have lost the last gunfight that you'll see here. Which is actually the last kill that I get. Gosh, this is a very anticlimactic gameplay. Like, you get like one good kill, luckily. And then, you know, it's just pretty much boring ever since. I see this guy building just at 285, 300. I want to just let him build and see what he's going to do, see if he's going to push out. At the point in time where he does probably push out, I think I missed because I'm messing around over here. I decided to push back down just because of where the circle has gone. Meanwhile, they're still fighting. I guess at this point you could say that I am playing kind of camperish. Like I'm not really pushing. I don't know, in my mindset, like I get too scared and I want to try and secure that victory as best as I can. But I'm still not just like sitting in a corner not moving. You know what I mean? I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think, how you feel about it. But I also do like see right there is where I see that platform as if he almost built out, maybe put a launch pad up there and like bounced out something. I don't know. And so in this, I'm like, okay, let's just let's move on. Let's push the circle a little bit more, because you don't want to get caught in the circle or like caught out in the open, moving up in the circle when it's done. I hear fighting. There's 3 alive, so that means I have 2 enemies, and I see them both right here. So I'm like, okay, forget it, I'm going to take shots. Maybe I should have built up to them. Maybe I should have built up. I honestly, what I should have done before I shot was come up here on the top of this hill, build myself a wall, stairs, and here's where I'm like, okay, I'm going to push, and this is where I mess up. Luckily, I somehow still secure this win, this gunfight. I took fall damage. Wasn't too worried about it. I was like, alright, shoot him down. Shot that down a little bit. We're fine. Build up a little bit. Nope, can't do it because there's too many trees. Thankfully, I don't know what he's shooting at. See him up there. I get a nice little headshot, hit him for 70. Break the wall he's sitting on. So meanwhile, he's getting a little bit worried. He wants to back up a little bit. He doesn't know if I have a legendary scar or not. Well, I guess he probably does because I hit him for 70. And here, like, I mess up my builds. But thankfully, after he hits me a little bit, he thinks that I'm still pushing up the hill. I don't know why. I try to get under here, use my third person to locate him. I do. He locates me too. Luckily, I hit the shots. My bloom was in my favor and not his. And there you have it, folks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh wait, no, that's not. This isn't PUBG. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Here are some of the clips of my other victories. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below.